Oh. Hmm. Some of these lines make no sense. Like this one here. This one here is a bit of a different story. And we should probably do this. Hmm. Hmm. 2, 3, 4. So that's not really required. Delete edge. Then these aren't actually required either. Oh, wait, no, it is. Okay. Oh, there's double edges here. There we go. Don't like how long and thin this is like this. Okay, let's cut down the number of vertexes. 1, 1, 2. Now that makes sense. 1, 1. Okay, so we do this. It gets rid of some of the poopiness. There we go. Actually, what we can do is we might be able to clean this up in Houdini, to be honest. 'Cause that might be the play. I'll be right back. Oh. Let's see what quad remesh does here. Oh, baby. Hmm. Look how beautiful it is. Mm. It is easier to read in here, I think. Oh, interesting. Oh, those aren't manifold. Oh, I wonder why. So I think this would be a blast, maybe. Hmm. Yeah, that seemed about about right. Oof. None of this looks good, which bugs the fuck out of me. It all looks like trash. Let's do a fast remesh and see what this comes out to be. This is already better. As odd as it sounds, it's already better. Oof, I don't like it though. I need to get a dark. I think we need darker. Okay, so we're still here. Is what this comes down to. How's everybody doing today? On this ungodly warm day. It is so fucking hot in this room today. Mm. There we go. Oof. Did you miss me? Of course. Read my chat. Sorry. This is me just getting overly into all the stuffs here apparently. Uh Effectively retopo. There's something wrong here. Well, at least we figured it out. Your IG. Your beard is bigger than last time. It grows until I shave it. And I just get it all shaved off at once. Oh, right, because I don't have that. That's why. Okay. Ooh wee. There we go. Did you change character? Um there is a new character, sort of, kind of, a little bit. A new test character. She is not done. Chin Tapak Dum Dum. What? I don't get it. Oh, okay. What's up, Jack? So, since you were here last, this map is gone because I no longer have the street data for it anymore. Because I accidentally deleted it. So gone, completely kapoots. Um, I'm starting over effectively. The good news is that I have a much nicer looking version of it now, and I've got a good version of these buildings here, which is nice. So we're gonna work with that. All right, but I have to rebuild everything, and unfortunately, they're not particularly well top out because they're straight up just scan data, right? So the topo's not great. But you know what? That's kind of fine. So, oh, this is the old version. I think I've got to save it. These are the new buildings. Um I think I inappropriately put them here. This is what we have now because I accidentally deleted all the data. So I got to build this building here, but that's fine. So this is our new starting point right now. What do you mean, what the fuck? And right now I'm working on this. fixing this. Oh yeah, but I said it was totally new. This is the new area, the new level that I'm working with now. But it all needs to be fixed because it's currently all not good. Like the topology is a bit odd and awkward. Like this is a mesh of its own and it's centered over here. Then this is a unique mesh. Like everything's its own unique mesh. And I don't like that. So I've got to fix that. It is not. This might. This is actually not as big as it looks, data wise. It is 2.79 gigs with all of the textures in, but I am not going to be doing 2.7 gigs. I'm going to reduce the textures because the textures are way too big right now. For this, these are the textures in question. These are way too high. Like these textures are way too high quality. We don't need them to be that big. So like this is a really large texture. Actually, that one's not. That one's only 512 by 512. It's kind of nice. But some of these are huge, like this one here. If I go to the details, we can see that it's the dimensions. It's 3K in height and width is 1500, right? Too big. Do not need that. And these are not well packed, right? Because you want your images to be square because the graphics card is better at dealing with squares. Well, if the entirety of the map is say 2 gigs, it means that it can only ever take a maximum of 2 gigs in memory, right? So it's all relative, right? So like this image here, if we look at it, this image requires 502 kilobytes in memory in order to load into the world. But it goes from the hard drive to your memory, gets stored in memory, then it gets processed by your CPU, sent to your GPU holds it in memory, and then uses it for processing onto the for texturing, and that's how you end up with it onto your onto your screen. Now that's a bit overly simplified to some degree, but the idea is there. Now it's like a 1-to-1 scale of Japan. It's exactly a 1-to-1 scale of Japan, by the way. Yes. So it doesn't really truly work at the end of the day because, well, we don't need all of this, right? Like one, I can't use this Krispy Kreme donut image. Like as much as I would love to, I'm not even sure where it is. but also, I don't want a Krispy Kreme donut thing. I don't want to get sued by Krispy Kreme. So I'm gonna have to make a template for it, and this and something else could probably, like this and this could probably be merged together, like this and this one here could be merged together or something like that, right? So we're just gonna have to go through and merge a bunch of things and whatnot and fix up things, and we're just doing retopo at this point. But computers also struggle with thin lines, right? So like if this is really, really thin and long, the GPU has to struggle with it. So I'm going to break these up because we're not going for particularly high poly. And with that being said, we can get away with a little bit of shortcutting here and call it a day. So these front pieces are going to be our high poly section here. And that's fine. Yeah, like I'm not a big fan of these long, thin stretches here. They do bug me. But we can work around it. We can make things okay. Because I think these are, for all intents and purposes, like these are all like relatively well triangulated essentially. There we go. I just had to untriangulate sections of it to get things into a situation I could work with. Yeah. You want to see what this looks like if we actually add stuff to it? Let's add a start. Let's see how it feels. I think that's the right target spawner. I don't remember which one's the right spawner. Oh, right, because it doesn't have the no. Eh, it's being stupid, but it does work. Uh, no, not particularly. But there's also like there's a lot that we don't need. Like there's a little bit of interiors here because some of these are gonna have some of these are supposed to have like windows that you can see through. So like there's chairs somewhere around here. These are kind of cool. It's all the magazines and stuff. Vending machines. Vending machines look pretty clean. Yeah, here. Like, do we really need this inside? This inside is meaningless. We're not going to be seeing inside of this building, so does it really matter? Right? Why did I make them very busy? Oh no, this is an asset. I picked up an asset and we're updating it. because I didn't like where I was at with mine. And really, this is like the most important part of it. So I was just like, fuck it, let's do this. I was talking about ABT models. ABT. I'm not sure I'm familiar. Oh, talking about the models? Oh, they're yeah, the models aren't mine. I purchased these models, and now I'm just cleaning them up so I can put them in the game and merging them together into like cohesive units. Why I made the characters so busty? Oh, I didn't make the characters. These characters aren't my characters. These are purchased characters. They're template characters right now. You're talking about the schoolgirl, right? So this is the template character that I grabbed off of the online. But we have a new character that at some point I might fix up and actually put in the game temporarily. Yeah, no, I've occasionally modeled, but I am not a very good modeler, so um, this is a if you like Genshin Impact, I think she's a Genshin Impact character. She is a busty one. She's not textured yet, but I like her hips. She's nice hips. She's also not done. This is a whip, a work in process, work in progress, by a friend of mine. Her best viewer on Give me a second here. I'm just cleaning up this bot. Wait, what? I can't delete them. Fucking trash. That's what that is. I can't delete it from here, unfortunately, because I didn't have chat open on fucking Restream. Oh well. Anyways, so this was the because it's a bot. It's a scam. I'm almost positive that it is probably somebody with with a hacked account, because they actually have an image for a change, which is weird. Although they have 0 followers, so I'm assuming that it's a very new account. Um, it's their first time chatting, uh, whatnot, and at any rate, it's just like they ugh. Oh, you actually clicked through or you went to it? Don't go to that URL. It's a bad URL. I would clean it up if I could. I know, right? Isn't she gorgeous? Doesn't it just scream Chris M? This model, it screams Chris M. I think you know Chris M, right, Arkham? Things are going. Oh god. I'm not obsessed with high schoolers. Maybe oh there it is. Chris Motor K. Same name on Twitch. It's just harder to find him on Twitch than it is on YouTube because he shows up easier on YouTube. But you will recognize the character as this girl here. You don't know them? Oh, interesting. I thought you did. They're in a lot of like um different sculptors and artist streams, so I figured you'd probably bumped into them. I don't know if he's ever in Nisha's stream. That one I'm not sure of. But he's in Gaz's streams. And I think he's in some of Carbon's streams and uh there's I think there's a couple other people that we have in common that he's friends with. I think he's also part of the Sculpt of Titans. But yeah, no, he does good work. You will recognize the sameness of this model and the one that I'm looking at. But this is what I'm doing right now, just trying to clean this up. What? I think she looks better with textures. It's what's her name? Genshin? I think it's Genshin. Yeah, it's this girl from Genshin. And I think this is one of her outfits or something like that. Not entirely sure. I can't ship a build with her, unfortunately. Because she's a Genshin character, but Gaz said that he would also give me a model to play with. What the fuck is this? People are weird. Okay, moving on. um, how has life been, my friend? Okay, we want UV shells, and then we want unfold. Yes, he did make them very thick. Hey, Arkham, how do I find the non-manifold stuff? Because apparently this here has... Wait a second. Why isn't this... Oh, right, because it's... There we go. So this apparently has non-manifold sections in it. Hmm. How easy to learn? That I'm not sure of because I've never really used Premiere Pro. About the only video editing software I've ever really used is um, DaVinci Resolve. Arkham might be able to answer that question if he's not already too busy. I can tell you that Blender is incredibly difficult to learn. If you know any other 3D modeling app, it's a good skill to have. Uh, DaVinci, well, what's your overall reason for wanting to learn? Like, what's your reasoning for doing the editing and stuff? Because that will kind of depend on what you should do, right? Oh, there it is, right there. Let's tidy this up to make this a little bit nicer. It's got to be around here. There we go. That's a problem. Why is that broken? At least I found the problem area there. Hmm. Do you think doing a part-time editing job while learning Unreal is good? It depends. Okay, so for me, it would not be good. If your desire is to be an editor and do video, then it would be a good idea. If and then like what applications to learn and stuff like that is very relevant to like what you're going to be doing, right? Because I got away with not learning Photoshop because I'm do not plan on working as an artist in the field. So when I was doing my schooling for 3D modeling, I didn't have to learn Photoshop, and I could push back on my teachers. My teachers were like, "What if you work for a studio that doesn't have this software that you're using?" And I told them that I wouldn't work for the studio. And for the most part, they're right. They're right in their assessment of that. If you want to work professionally in an industry, it's more important that you understand the concepts than the software. The software, we can teach you the software. Now, keep in mind that this is quite relative, right? So like obviously learning the software to a degree where you're efficient in it is going to be could be the difference between you being able to get a project done and not get a project done in a timely manner, right? But understanding the concepts and being able to do the work in any editor, in any software, is going to be valuable, right? So like if you're a professional editor, you're going to see things that I don't see as somebody who's not a good editor, right? If I'm new, if you're new to editing, right, you're gonna miss things, and you're not gonna see the shot that somebody who's been doing it for years is gonna see, right? Because they have more experience. So it doesn't matter if we take a really good editor, right? Like there's that guy who does tutorials, and he did videos for like a couple different like really big YouTubers. Can't remember his name though. I think he did like Logan Paul videos. This guy, right? This guy here will be able to edit in any software. Doesn't matter. He could, Premiere Pro could be his editing software of choice, but he is a better editor in DaVinci Resolve than I am in DaVinci Resolve because he knows so much more about editing. So learning DaVinci Resolve or learning Premiere Pro doesn't matter if the goal if the goal is to learn editing, right? It doesn't matter which one you learn, but right, if you're going to go work in a big studio, right, and you want to work in say film, right, it might be better to learn Premiere. It might be better to learn DaVinci. It might be better to learn Final Cut, right? Like it depends on like what's being used, right? Because like if you want to go work at a AAA company, a AAA gaming company doing modeling, 3D modeling, your two big the two big applications to learn are Maya and ZBrush, right? Because they're huge in the industry. So learning Maya and ZBrush is only going to benefit you, and learning Blender will allow you to gain the skills and modeling skills required to make complex shapes and produce an asset. But you're going to come into it and you're still going to have to learn Maya, right? So also learning Maya at the same time is a good idea. If your entire thing is, I'm going to do this for small indie companies, right? If you want to work for a small indie company making 3D models, then Blender is a great option and is probably going to benefit you more than Maya. But learning Maya still gives you the ability to move to Blender, learn Blender, and then it's just a matter of learning the Blender shortcuts and stuff like that versus learning how to model, right? So your skills are transferable, but you can set yourself a little bit of an advantage by aiming for the software that whatever industry you want to join is using, right? I don't know if that makes sense. So yeah, like what would be another? There's another guy. There's a guy that does trash taste editing, and he's like super fast. He just pumps them out like this, right? So, if you want to do YouTube stuff, like stuff for YouTubers, I think there's still a lot of YouTubers using Premiere Pro. Oh, this guy? I could see him. Yeah. Well, every okay, so he is a professional editor, and he has a specific style of editing, right? I think some film editors, like some professional like movie film editors, have taken a look at his stuff and are like, this would never work. Like, he is not well suited for film editing or TV editing, but he's really good at YouTube editing, right? So it's a skill. But he would be able to adapt to film editing much better and much faster than somebody who doesn't have his skill level in video editing. And the only reason I pulled him up versus somebody else is because he's the only person that came to mind. I don't really know any other editors. There's that guy who does like Mr. The Trash Taste guys. This guy here. He's really fast, like crazy fast. This guy. And he does a good enough job. Like I don't know where his skill level is, but the other guy is well regarded in the industry. Like in the YouTube circles as being like a really phenomenal editor. I know this guy's really fast because he does the editing for Trash Taste and all of the Trash Taste people, and I think they are significant others as well. And he's always asking for more work, and he fucking just pumps shit out like crazy, right? So, oh yeah, and this is the Shibuya station I have. This is the new Shibuya station that we're working with here. So this is kind of what it can look like if I go through and actually add all the textures properly and stuff. But I don't want to. I want to change things up a bit. Okay, let's see if we've gotten rid of the manifolds. Yeah, but like what's your end goal? Is it learning for learning's sake, or is it learning because there's something that you want? There's no wrong answer. I'm not asking to try and bully you or anything like that. I'm asking because it kind of changes what type of advice can be given, right? Because like if you want to do game development, telling somebody to go learn Python's a bad idea, right? Because Python's not a particularly well suited language for game development. goal is game dev, then why does Premiere Pro even come into this? Yeah, but okay, what part of game dev do you want to learn? What's the important part of game dev to you? Build the programming or the art? No, but I'm gonna ask you a bunch of questions, not because I'm trying to be mean, because I'm trying to help. Okay, so what does what part of game development is the most interesting to you? There's lots of different parts, lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of different parts. That one's one. Where the is this non-manifoldness? Sup, William Daskart. I'm guessing he's called it a night. He didn't even raid me. No, I'm just kidding. Back to Twitch. Is he still streaming? I don't think he's streaming, right? Yeah, no, he's not. He's called it a night. Let's see. You wanna do solo development. Okay. So what part of solo development interests you the most? Is it the software development part of it? Is it the 3D modeling? Is it the 2D, 3D? Like, is it the art side? Is it the planning? Is it like what stage are you at right now? Okay. Have you built anything? Do you have any games out yet? Simple football game where you goal and spawn football, but not public. Okay, you should release a game. So you need to do one of two things. Okay? You need to either release a game. So build a game start to finish. Doesn't matter what it is. A very basic game. Does not matter. But you need to build something. Okay, so either you need to fix the game that you need to finish the game that you were working on, right? Or start a new game, finish it, and publish it at least on itch. Doesn't need to be published to Steam, but it should be published on itch. Doesn't have to be high performance or anything like that, but it needs to be published on itch, and you should feel proud when you do it. Can be any game, doesn't matter. Doesn't have to be amazing, doesn't have to be good. You just have to be able to look at it and be like, I did that. I made that thing. That is the most important thing. What's up, Don? Don will back me up on this. The most important thing is to actually build things. Yeah, new projects are always good. Uh, it depends what industry. Game dev? I don't even think I can show you, to be honest, because I don't think I have it anymore. But it was a web-based game um, using Elixir as the server and Phaser um, as the front end, and it was entirely 2D. And I built it in 12 days. That was my first game. Then my second game was a bunny girl jumping game that a friend effectively dared me to make. So I made it and I released it on itch. It is a terrible game, and I memed the ever living shit out of it because all I seem to make is meme game. Um, yeah. All right. You have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Good luck on your project. Do you know what you're going to build? Knew it. Eighth of August? All right. Well, I look forward to hearing about it. Okay, what was the other non-manifold stuff? Oh, that entire base piece was bad. Forgot to put myself in streamer mode. Am I in streamer mode now? There we go. So that section's not worth doing. These front pieces are, though. Ah, wait. That explains some of the non-manifoldiness. There we go. Mhm. Okay, so I think this fixes the manifold issue. It's for this. Delete. That new extruded face. That's non-manifold. Hmm. Wow. It's just super broken. Hmm. That just blows. Why is that non-manifold though? The fact that it's getting deleted. But We might be good now. Also, if I go like this and go to editing view here, do UV shell, this one, right? And I say unfold and click fix, it says that this here is non-manifold. But I don't know why it's non-manifold, because if I grab all the faces, right, I isolate this, and allegedly this here is non-manifold. But I'm not sure why. We are UVs here. Oh, in Maya, it's very easy to make accidental non-manifold stuff. Yeah, it sounds about right. Every time you turn around in Maya, it's there's a problem. Okay, I think this trash. We're not doing that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do auto UV. Just bear with me. I know that this is not what we actually want, but this is gonna be so much better. I have a tool that cleans non-manifold edges. I call it Houdini. Because that's what I did. I just went and cleaned all the non-manifold edges. But but I'm sure that there is a better a better tool, as in like a tool without having to go to another app. There we go. These are already better. Okay, this is better. Ugh. I wish there was an easy way to not have this be triangulated. Like de-triangulate, re-quad this thing. Because that would be fucking amazing. I was gonna do like something like this. Oh, there is a thing for that then. Though I think I just found it. Oh, look, that's fucked up. It's not even fucked up in one spot, it's fucked up all over the place. 10 out of 10. Okay, wait. In Maya, object mode. Okay, wait. So object mode, shift right, then click. There's a button called quadrillate. Okay, it's not working very well right now. So what I'll do is I'll just import the, I'll just use this one for now. What the actual fuck is going on here? Um, you can, yes, totally been doing that. How can you ask me such a crazy question? Being so on the ball for this. I don't even know how to say that I haven't been doing it because I've been so good about it. Obviously, we can both tell that I'm not being honest about that. Okay, I made a test. My okay. I'm not crazy. That's a problem right there. Where does that problem get introduced? It's probably right here. Yep, right there. It's fine. I've got Houdini. I wish Maya had a re-import function. But it's a problem of Maya is not built for this, so it's not particularly great at my workflow. How did I just grab 6 fucking birds? Is this not saving? I don't know if this imported correctly. There we go. It's fine. Hmm. You know what I'm gonna do? Oh, I don't like it. Actually, here. No. Nope. Here. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Protect silhouette does the trick. There we go. That's so much cleaner. Wow. Hmm. And there's still manifold edges. Yeah, but this should be 1, not 4. Okay, so this is 953 different points that are selected right now. And I don't think that's correct. I was right. It's really off. Yeah. What was the detach? Was it detach? How do I split this? Am I even in the right spot? Is it edit? There it is. That's not what I wanted. I want it to still be under one thing. I just don't want to have the verts actually connected. Detach, that's the one that I was looking for. Detach. There we go. Unless it just crashed. Possibilities are endless. Maya is not responding. Please start responding. If I give you more time, will you respond to me? I think the answer is just to nope out of this. Excuse me. Oh, that's not good. Lots and lots of bad. Okay, and now we're going to split this up. There we go. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Oh, okay. Now let's see where we're at here. Oh, this isn't triangulated. I think I just crashed it again. Mhm. Okay, so what I think I need to do is fuse. What the fuck is going on here? There we go. Now I should be able to split this better. Hmm. Okay. Save to disk. Close this. Maya. And I think this is where we call it a night. Yeah. I think I'm going to call it a night here. Let's go raid somebody, though. On Twitch, at least. With all my 2 viewers. I have viewers. It's incredible. Incredible. Is he actually just chatting? Oh, he's playing games. So I'm gonna pass on rating anybody tonight. I will catch you all later. Ta-ta, and thank you all for coming by. I'll catch you later. See you tomorrow.